There's a local company, 11-year-old Utility Concierge of Dallas, that's really grown like crazy. And they do everything you need to do to move into a new home and get everything turned on, including, finding you an electrical provider. Gabe Abshire is the CEO. So tell me, could I have called you Sunday night about 7:30 when my electricity went off for 6.5 hours? Could you have done something about that?
We, we could not have, unfortunately. We take care of the connections of new home services when people move into a new home.
I've heard of a lot of companies that'll go out and shop for you and find, the best deal for an electrical provider. But your company, I mean, it sounds like you do a lot more than just that.
So we do everything. We really specialize in people that are moving to a new home. David, let me ask you, when was the last time you moved?
20 years ago.
20 years ago. All right. A lot of times I ask that question. I go, well, I moved 5 years ago, and God, it was the biggest pain in the butt because I had to call 7 different companies. And man, I hope I got the best rate, and I hope that everything was what I subscribed to. But moving is one of the most stressful things you can do in your life, right? You've got a bunch of people that you have to deal with: insurance, mortgage, realtors, title, closing on the house. And the last thing that you want to do is sit on hold or research on the internet your home service providers. So you're absolutely right. We take care of the basic electric, water, and gas. We shop your rates in a deregulated area for electricity, which, like you mentioned, there's a handful of companies out there that do that. But we also do that for internet, TV, home phone, and home security and home automation.
Wow, and that is a crowded field because those are individual decisions. So how are you compensated by the companies that you sign up with, or do I pay
Yeah, a
you?
lot. Well, so our service is free right now. So we've built like I said, our business is 11 years old. We've been growing 50% year over year for the last 3 years in a row. Made the Inc. 5000 list 3 years in a row. So we're growing like crazy. And
Right.
that's one of the biggest questions is, well, I'm not paying you. So who's paying you? Right. And so it's real simple. We're paid by our providers to bring them quality clients. And one of the most quality clients that a service provider can get today is someone that's moving into a new home. Their credit's great. They're going to be there for a while, and they're wanting to make new selections, and they want the latest and greatest in technology.
So you also have a deal with realtors, right? Is this is a package deal if somebody buys a new home?
Yeah, so a lot of people probably haven't heard of us. We've been around for 11 years. We're growing like crazy, but I made a decision early on that we're going to be a referral based business. So all of our business comes from real estate professionals. So instead of going out and finding people that are moving early on, decide, well, look, why don't we go to the people that are touching those people already, give our service away as a value added service, make that real estate professional look like a rock star, and really take care of their client.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have a hotter housing market right now. So, I mean, this would certainly be the time to be doing this. But I mean, as a consumer, how do I know that when you tell me AT&T offers me a better deal than, Spectrum or Dish or something, that that's not because AT&T is paying you more than Dish or Spectrum?
Right. And that's an interesting question, but because we are a referral based business and we've grown like crazy with really top down relationships, we work with brokers and owners of these companies. Our name's on the line. If I tell you something and it's not true, then we're putting that referral partner at risk. And so we're very open, honest, and transparent. We really just want to find out what your needs are and then present you the options based on your needs. So we're never going to say, hey, this is your only option, right? We're going to say, here's 2 or 3 options based on what you told us. And then we get to be that trusted advisor that sits in the middle and really gives you the good, bad, and ugly of every company out there. And you get to make the choice.
So, how many markets are you in right now? Now, not everybody's a deregulated electric market, for example, but I mean, there's certainly no regulations on, internet providers or cable TV providers. You can
Sure.
operate. Can
So
you operate anywhere?
yeah, we're nationwide. We've done business in all 48 states. Actually, it's just across the line. Most of our business is outside of Texas, and me being a Texan and started our company here, we want to shift that a little bit back to Texas. But yeah, we work all over the United States. If it's deregulated, we're gonna give you a choice on your electricity. If it's not, then we're gonna help you get your utilities connected in that regulated or co-op area.
Well, so once I move into the house and you find the best deal for me, do I ever hear from you again? Because I know there's competition and rates change. I change electric providers every couple of years usually.
Absolutely. We want to be your concierge for life. We want to make sure that we did such an amazing job and giving you such a mind-blowing customer experience that first time. When you make any other choice for your house, and not only for your house, but your friends and family, if they make any other choices for their electricity, TV, internet, or home security, I want you guys to call me back, and we're going to reach out to you proactively on some of your anniversary dates and make sure we're there to help. But absolutely, we have a product called the Utility Checkup, and that's what we do for folks that have been in their house more than 2 years. We're going to look at their bills and see if we can save some money. So absolutely, you're going to hear from us again. We want to be that concierge for life for you.
Is this a crowded field, or are others doing this?
We created the space back in 2009. I started it, and coming out of the recession of 2008, 2009, we're able to really lock down a lot of great partnerships. There's some copycats. There's some folks that are out there doing it, but not on our scale. Not as long as we've been doing it. We've got great partners. We've got great team members, and we're definitely the leader in this industry. Honestly, we created the space. When people say, a utility concierge type company, well, there's only one utility concierge, so the space is actually named after us.
In fact, I guess you were the first to grab the name that anybody would want. Utility concierge. It's fascinating business, and I can see why they're beating a path to your door. Gabe Abshire is the CEO. It's good to have you with us.
Great to be here.
Thanks a lot.